A romance, as you heard earlier today, that began all the way back in middle school. Just as on my own wedding day, I stand here and I look out at all of you gathered. I'm really unprepared for the emotions that I feel in seeing so many of you who are friends, family, and people that we're just meeting, who are here tonight, all of you, to celebrate these two lives that have become one. And let me pause right now with a disclaimer. I'm an emotional dad. So if the waterworks start, please know there'll be tears of joy and not sorrow. Feeling it now. As I was saying, thank you for being here, one and all. You honor us with your presence. It really wouldn't be the same without you, although it would be a lot cheaper. I speak truth. Of course, I'm kidding. We hope you all have a good time tonight in celebration of this wedding. May I add, as a wise man once said, everything in moderation, including moderation. Ponder that if you will. The Clarks would like to thank so many who have contributed to tonight in being such a magical evening for us all. Musicians, food prep, servers, sound tech, Stuart Smith and his 3&3 AV, our wedding planner, Vivian Snyder, the folks at Audemont Farm, especially Lily, my sister, Kathy Bishop, and a big thank you to the groom's parents, the Spigners. Yes, give it up. As I've said, my role tonight is that of father of the bride. Oh yeah, the FOB. The punchline of endless jokes, and they've even made movies about guys like me. Clueless dads, usually bad guys, who aren't so happy about their daughter's wedding day or the guy she's picked to marry. That's not the case here tonight. Not with these two. Not with this dad. I'd planned to say a lot this evening about these newlyweds, but Ruth has reminded me to keep things brief. And she's probably right. I probably shouldn't read all 53 pages of my script, so lay that aside. I could speak for the rest of the evening about our daughter, Katie. Or to me, Katie girl. Forever Katie girl. Catherine Eliza Clark, named after her Aunt Kathy. My sister, my one and only sibling. But forevermore, henceforth, Katie will now be Catherine Clark Spiegner. Thank you for keeping part of your name. From an early age, Katie has always excelled at most everything she's put her mind to. She's been a loving daughter, a good sister. Because her dad has been a longtime scout leader, she's been an honorary scout during several camping trips. I've got stories. She loves theater and has been the lead or a cast member in shows and musicals, big productions and small. A confident and talented singer, an excellent student, and she has a big, loving heart. Always an encourager and a friend to everyone around her. Katie loves God. And although never preachy, she has never been shy in sharing her faith with people. Her life has been defined by growing up at Christ Community and Lawndale with her family. She's been on mission trips, and she's been a summer camp worker in upstate New York with Young Life, and a singer on praise team with Crew. And while at NC State in Raleigh, at State, oh, by the way, let me interject this. We did raise Katie and Will. We raised them right. They grew up wearing Carolina blue and cheering on their mom's alma mater, Carolina, of course. But we as parents have learned to adapt. And we've even embraced a bit of red in our wardrobe. The things you do for your kids, right? So because of that investment in Raleigh, I say, go Pack! And go Heels. I had to. Anyway, in May, Katie graduated from NC State, summa cum laude. So proud of her. And a year early at that. I've got the mic, honey. Don't roll your eyes. Amazing, amazing girl. And speaking of amazing, no less amazing. How's that for a transition? I can't tell you how happy I am to call Michael Brandon Spigner, the groom, my son-in-law. For years now, he's been a boy that Katie likes, or a boy that likes Katie, then her boyfriend, then fiance. Son-in-law has a nice ring to it. Really does. So Brandon, although there's been a deep connection for years, it's a huge pleasure to welcome you into our family. Over the years, we've come to think of you as a son we never asked for. That's a joke. And I had fun writing that line. Seriously, we love you. And why? We love the way you look at Katie. It's in your eyes. And that seems to say it all. It's also the way you honor her. We know that you love her and are her best friend as a dad and a mom. That brings us a lot of joy and comfort in seeing that. And in saying that, to Brandon's parents, Prescott and Helen, you did a great job of raising this young man. He's been a good son to you. He's been a great grandson, a good brother, a friend to many, one who has excelled on the football field and in the classroom in high school. He's a true gentleman who continues academic excellence as he launches into his last year at NC State. Thank you for teaching him not only to work hard to accomplish big things in life, but to also have a loving heart that is perfect for his bride. And one who is very focused on his and Katie's future together. To you, my own private toast. Here's to you. So, this is the last page. Not so bad. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So I guess a part of my remarks is to also include a toast to the bride and groom. But two brief things before I do. First, to Brandon. I have one brief bit of marital advice to you. And this is from a husband's point of view. And this is deep, so listen carefully. If you'll remember that marriage is simply a union in which one person is always right and the other is you, you'll be fine. You do get that, don't you? Okay. And to both of you, seriously, I would remind you that true love stands by each other's side. True love stands by each other's side on good days and stands even closer in the bad that will come your way. And it will, because that's life. And lastly, a blessing. May you build your house on the Lord. May He be with you when you rise and when you sleep. May our God fill your home with His peace and joy. And may His love draw you closer to each other as 1 year fades into the next. May your foundation be God's word, His wisdom, and His strength. So now, stand with me, please, as you are able.
and raise your glasses to Brendan and Katie.